So first of all, very nice to see you.
Yes.
I'm very glad that you have time for me to do this interview. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm big movie fan, and I asked you already about that, but I know the answer. But what is your like favorite basketball movie?
Hoosiers, for sure.
So-
Hoosiers. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's definitely my favorite basketball movie. Coach Carter is actually another good one
Second
too.
one. But the Hoosiers are like not obvious choice because I know you're from Indiana, so it's kind of getting there.
So
It's like kind of it's good movie, but it's the same story that everybody know, but
Yeah.
it's executed good. I don't know how to say that.
yeah, definitely.
Because you got Gene Hackman there, I think Dennis Hooper.
Yeah.
So you got good actors, and
Yeah.
the movie is
definitely.
like involving, you know.
the
small
underdog
si-
story.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. Because you know everybody got this kind of story. Like the movies, you know, this all the same story, but it's
Definitely.
captivating. Like, I don't know,
Yes.
it's something. Oh, this movie is good. So I think not everybody know this movie because it's not so.
Yeah.
Well
Everybody
known.
should watch it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, man.
Definitely.
And it's really like cool movie. Just
Yeah.
first of all. So you're from Indiana.
Yes, from
So
Indiana.
Larry Bird is from Indiana. I
Larry
remember that because
Bird.
I think about blue chips
Yeah.
when I think about Hoosiers because Larry Bird there
Yep.
or something. So you was like big fan of Larry Bird?
I actually some of my family was. Actually, my grandma is from Terre Haute, Indiana, where that's where Larry Bird played at Indiana State.
okay, Indiana State.
that was
Yeah,
in Terre
because he was from French League.
French League.
Yeah,
Yes.
the name is crazy.
I
like,
know, really,
but,
really
but I
weird.
like it because
Yeah,
it keeps you in your head. Like
but,
for me.
but yeah, I mean, I like Larry Bird a lot. Obviously, he's an all-time great. He's huge in Indiana. People love him.
That's
They
why
almost like
that's
worship
I want
him.
to ask you because for me it's a, like big dude. I remember Magic Johnson and him. They make like big, really league,
yeah.
really big
Yeah.
NBA league, and then go Michael Jordan for sure get the face like of the league and he make it bigger.
Right.
But this guy started like this crazy
Right.
like.
Yeah, I
And
think
he was really good. Like nobody noticed that he was like passing, shooting,
did a little bit of
hustle.
everything.
Yeah, it was
And I
great.
think in the 80s too, I think NBA basketball was kind of not doing very well. It wasn't very popular until
Magic and Larry.
Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Michael Jordan came around in the 80s. So
Yeah, that's true. I think so. That wasn't going down, and then you got
then those
Showtime
guys come.
and like rivalry between like Boston
Yeah.
and Lakers was
Really
the
exciting.
big thing. Yeah, that was cool. So
Really exciting.
about Indiana, so it's when I think about Indiana, I always think like farmers, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like big country state or
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of farming, and yeah, honestly, I feel like it's very similar to Poland in a lot of ways. Whenever you're driving from a city to another city,
Mm-hmm.
you're usually driving through a bunch of like fields.
oh yeah,
And,
it depends. I know that you were in airport, like as they go through
Yeah.
the like main road, or you
Yeah.
go the. Oh, okay. So because you got another road, and it's really like country road there.
Yeah.
You got this Kashuba, it's like the
Yeah.
countryside, man. That's look really crazy. Like I always make fun of with American guys come here, and then they'll drive like main road and go there, and they get really a little bit confused that
Yeah.
Poland is really like small and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got country, but Poland is kind of in between because you got a lot of countryside and you got
Right.
like cities.
Right. And actually, where I'm from is, I mean, it's similar to that too. Like the city I live in is, I think it's the third biggest city in the state.
What is the name like?
Evansville.
Yeah,
is the
because I
city.
Google it but
Yeah.
like you said, it's a third, and I never heard about it.
Yeah, I
Like,
know. I mean, it's certainly not a big city. I think there's 130, 140,000 people that live there. So it's
It's almost a little bit bigger than Sweden,
just a little bit bigger than
but still a small
than
city.
Swoops. But yeah, in the U.S. especially, that
Yeah,
would
for
be
sure.
considered
Yeah,
a smaller
for sure.
city.
But it's kind of the population is like crowded, or you got like big countryside that is all around. You have to
It's-
drive like I don't know 40 minutes to the house or something.
Yeah, to get from one side to the other side of the city, it's probably 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
So yeah,
not
it's
so bad. But
Yeah, it's not.
But you
so
got
bad.
traffic there or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Bad. Bad.
Because I make fun with Lauren about that because he said about Warsaw or something. Because in Soups you don't have traffic, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
5-10 minutes, maybe
Right.
15
Oh,
most.
It's easy to get everywhere.
Yeah. So I hate traffic. Like I cannot even imagine how you can stay like hour in the traffic.
And yeah, it's very common to have to do that. At least in my city, and really in most cities in the U.S. Because I feel like everybody's driving in the U.S. too.
That's true too.
Whereas from my perspective in Europe, it's like people are using more public transport or they're
In bigger cities for
walking,
sure, because we got trains, we got, I know a lot of people use bikes now, because
Yeah,
it's environment,
walking,
you know.
using bike,
Yeah.
which is in
Okay,
the
so-
U.S. they just
Because you
people
play
just
in, not Belgium,
yeah, I was in
in
Belgium.
Belgium, it was Belgium, okay,
Yeah.
because you know the league is like Luxembourg, Belgium
Yeah.
together, so I always mix it up.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like this kind of driving like bikes and stuff like that.
Oh,
They got culture like that.
Yeah, I think cycling is one of the big sports in Belgium at least.
Maybe I don't even know that, but for
yeah.
sure they like to ride like just for fun. Like.
But yeah, people are
All the
riding
time.
bikes everywhere, everywhere. All my teammates were taking their bikes. They weren't even driving their cars. They
Yeah,
were
but
just
but,
taking their
but
bikes.
the guys on the bikes they don't give a nothing. Like just go. If you're gonna hit the bike, that's your problem. Like
Yep.
you have to watch out like in the car because they don't look nothing.
Any crosswalk, you better stop because they're going without looking.
Because
Yeah.
so about like Indiana too, I googled it a little bit about you.
Mhm.
So I see that you got this how you say Indiana, not Indiana State. How is it called?
Southern Indiana.
Southern Indiana. Yeah. So that your dad was a coach.
Yes.
Like
he-
your sister goes there. Like your mom was like.
Yes,
So you got
yes.
like, and I see that this I can say documentary maybe it was like from some TV series like your interview.
Yeah.
And they saying that you always was around there, you like grow
Yeah.
up there. It's like
Yeah, definitely.
nice that you were all the time like in your kind of city, like in your home, maybe not town, but like your environment, home environment.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was such a great experience because, like you said, my dad coached the women's basketball team there,
Okay.
and he was the head coach there ever since I was a little kid. So I was always around the university.
That's cool, man.
We lived, I think, 3 minutes away
Okay.
from the
Okay.
university. So, and yeah, my mom met my dad there.
Oh, okay, so-
when they were in college, she
Crazy.
actually.
Crazy.
My dad played at the university, and my mom, she was the person who was like cleaning their dirty clothes. So that's how they met. So they met there at the university, and then my sister, she played soccer.
Soccer.
There. Yeah,
Really?
she's
Okay.
2 years younger than I am. So it was a whole family gathering there.
But that's like really something, you know, because
Oh,
you
yeah.
grow up and it's not like you go to school just to get a degree and play. Just
Right.
that's a little bit more
Yeah,
about
for
it.
sure. I mean, like the relationships you build with people, and just to, I mean, it was really special just to be able to play basketball in my hometown too. Because many people, like when they go to university, they'll to play sports, they'll go far away, and then their friends and family can't see them
That's
play
true.
in person. So
But that's another experience too, you know. You go a lot. You don't spend time like with your family. You have to grow a little bit. So
Oh,
that was
yeah.
different too. Like you were like when you play pro, you go to another country.
Right.
So you get
Right.
this experience far
Yeah.
away and really deep. Like you get
Yeah.
into this. So it's crazy too. Like
yeah, no, and it's I think that's what's really cool about professional basketball too.
to
Is
see places.
I mean, you get to see so many different places, get to experience new cultures, and where, like, I guess the foreigners, we're kind of the outsiders coming into new
For sure,
places and
yeah.
learning about the different cultures and the cities.
But I think in
and-
Poland it's kind of easier because a lot of people talk English.
yeah,
And they don't have problem like with foreign guys, you know. Like,
Yeah.
That's like no, for sure. Słupsk is small city, but that's not in Warsaw. Is nobody like
Yeah.
cares like really like or in Poznań, Warsaw, like that's
Right.
normal stuff. Yeah.
even here, it's been. I mean, it's been great, and everybody's been friendly and welcoming, and
Especially basketball players, so everybody know you because it's small city. Everybody go to basketball or
Yeah.
know about it. So
and
it's
obviously
easier.
it seems like everybody in the city loves basketball.
Yeah.
They all come to the games and
Yeah,
stuff. So
that's basketball city, man.
it's,
Really
it's
like
awesome.
basketball city.
Yeah.
But I want to go back about this college.
Mm-hmm.
So what degree you have?
Business management, and then I have a it's like a minor. So it's my major was
Yeah.
business management. My minor was sport and business studies.
It's kind of like nothing. Like I know it's too big word, you know how this is. It's
Yeah.
a lot of
very
areas.
broad,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
broad.
So it's kind of I don't like this kind of degrees because I like you should
The
know
specific.
something specific. Yeah, you should be specialist in something and not about like everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's still it's not you don't have like just degree to be a PE teacher or something. Just something more. So.
Really what I don't really know what I'm going to do for sure after I'm done with basketball. I want to continue
You
playing
have time,
basketball
you know,
for
just
for
do
as long
one
as I
day,
can.
yeah,
and-
one day in the.
But I've like I said, my dad was a coach, so I've definitely considered going into coaching.
It's
I
always
feel
easier.
like that would.
It's always easier, you know, still stay in basketball.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's your college was like second division
Yes,
NCAA,
yes.
so you don't have like offers for first ones.
So I guess I can. I didn't have any other offers at the time, but I committed to that school pretty early in my high school career.
Okay.
So I guess there's the potential that more offers could have come.
Yeah, because if you like committed, not everybody wanna send a letter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But with that being said, I mean, I wouldn't have changed anything. Like, okay, maybe I could have gone and played at a Division One school, different place, but ultimately I really wanted to play where I played at because just like we already talked about, my family being there and just the history of.
And you have a lot of like great moments because I see that you
Yeah.
score like 2,000 points. You got this buzzer beater, I don't know, it's final 8 or final 4,
Yeah.
and you play there like in your home city, like so.
Yeah.
This thing you cannot buy these things, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they're gonna stay with you forever. So.
Definitely.
And I believe like maybe not karma, but things happen for us for a reason. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
definitely.
sometimes, so you got this. But without this, you wasn't gonna be like who you are now. you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think
Definitely.
that shouldn't be like that. So
Yeah, I think that's what made it special is, I mean, things could have been completely different if I went somewhere else. Like, I
Everything-
might not have had the experience that I had.
you
And
never know that, you know,
been-
because you play a lot. Like
yeah,
and it can change.
yeah, role could have been different on a different team if I played at a higher level. You just never know. Like,
Yeah,
so
so I think like you have to be like that, man. Have to be like that. So, but you think about playing pro, or you just play basketball for fun?
I really did want to play professional, but at the time, like in college, I didn't know what professional basketball looked like. I mean, I knew you can go play in Europe, you can play in the G League or the NBA.
Because you were in the G League a little bit.
Yes, for 1 year.
Because G League is, I think, the really tough spot to play. Because a lot of people there got NBA guys for I don't know two-way contracts and stuff like
two-way
that.
contracts.
And they change it, and everybody want to go some.
Yeah.
So you don't play like team basketball because you're my enemy in this
Yeah,
team.
even
you're
your
funny for my
teammates,
spots.
it's like you're almost competing against your teammates in the G League
It's kind of like that. you know.
because everybody wants to get that NBA job.
Especially, I think they changed it. Like the salary was like $2,000 or $2,050 only.
Yeah.
And how it is, you get this small money, and you can go like overseas play for a little bit more. So if you
Yeah.
stay here and you're paid how you say it, cut.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you want to get this spot because you're fighting for your dream,
Right.
and getting money aside. So
Right.
I have little time to just.
I know it's that little window
Yeah,
that everybody
then
is
you can
really
do.
trying to make
So
that
I think
jump.
G League is really like
It's
crazy.
tough. It's tough because it's just that in between kind of league where it's like
Yeah.
everybody's using it to hopefully boost
get bigger,
their, themselves and maybe be there for 1 or 2 years and then move on to something else.
I think that's only your moment. Like if you
Yeah.
have 1 year or 2,
Yeah.
or they forget about you because you're getting older and
Yep.
stuff like that.
And nowadays, when they start saying you're old, whenever you're,
20-something.
24, like
Hey, but you are, like you know what I mean. Like not like as a person, as a people, but
yeah,
as a player. If you're like 20 and not fully developed,
yeah.
so it's kind
They
of
want-
old. You know
the
what I
NBA
mean?
wants to get you when you're 18. That's when
Yeah,
they want to get the young
but 18
guys.
is like I think not ready because you got
Yeah.
mental. It's not here. It's
Still
crazy.
so
like.
young at that
yeah.
point.
But I think like as a like skills wise, you have to be like 20 and understand game and play already. Kind of, you know, that you can have potential. Like I know Brandon Ingram was like guy that shoot like 2 points and after like 3 years he shoot
Yeah.
20.
Yeah,
So it happened kinda, but not always. You know, you
Yeah.
have to figure it out quick. I think you know.
definitely.
So basketball is like really tough, you know, thing
Yeah, for
because
sure.
you play like for even if you good, you play 40 maybe maximum, maybe 35. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Maybe 30.
Yeah.
If you're right, if
Yeah,
you're healthy and
like-
everything. So and you have to figure it out yourself. Like after that,
Yeah, I mean
tough,
injuries
tough spot.
happens.
Tough
eh,
spot.
They happen, and a lot of the time, you can take care of your body to the
You
best
can
of
do
your
everything.
ability.
Yeah.
You can do everything right, and then you have an injury, and
Yeah.
like you just
But,
can't
You
do
know,
anything
that's
about
life. You know, how you have to understand that nobody gonna give you nothing. Like you
Yeah.
cannot think that. I would say that. I need a word, man.
it. Almost like nobody's gonna come and save you. Almost
That's
is what
it.
it's kind of like.
Yeah. That's one thing. Yeah. That's you have to always worry about yourself. Like kind of. You know, if everything. You know, you have friends when it's good. When it's bad, you cannot stay alone. Kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about that. I mean that. It's not fair. Like
Yeah.
world is not fair, and that's you can be good guy and get like bad things happen to you,
Yeah.
or you can be really bad guy and good things happen to you. Like the world
just
is
the
like that. You
reality
don't
of
have
it.
to like.
Yeah.
It's not a movie, you know that
Yeah,
everything gonna be
yeah.
so.
Everything's
when you
perfect.
understand that, it's kind of easier for you because I think so. Because when you think, oh, that's not fair because I do it, so what?
Yeah.
That sometimes happen. But if you do it, I think karma kind of always get back, or that or some I don't know. You met some good person, something. Especially basketball, man. You, like you said, you get cool countries. You see something else, man.
Yeah.
You meet people. They pay you for playing basketball.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Living the dream.
So how you like Croatia and because it's a really nice country to be in.
Yeah, Croatia was a very beautiful country, and we lived in Zagreb, which is the capital city.
the
so
big
it
city.
was,
It's
it
really
was
nice
a great city to live in. Yeah, basketball there was just a tough situation honestly for everybody involved.
Why?
There, just
They don't
the
pay
team.
you, what?
The team was having a lot of issues at the time. I don't know if they are really anymore, but there was just a lot of problems within the club at that point in time, and
It's tough business.
yeah,
Tough business.
yeah. But it was a nice experience to be able to live there and live in the city, and yeah, my wife and I, like, we really loved living in Zagreb. And like I was talking about Belgium too, we liked living in Belgium. We were very close to many different places that we could travel to. And
Because
really
Belgium
pretty
is small country,
Yeah,
and you got
very.
like good roads there, so you
Right,
can ride it quick. Because
very small.
probably you play league games like in the day. You drive there in the
Yeah.
day in the games. Because it's
Drive the day,
like an
drive-
hour or 2 hours driving. So.
I think to get all the way across Belgium was like 2 hours at most.
Yeah.
So very small.
It's
very
cool,
small.
but it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I like
It's a good experience.
So I want to ask you a little bit about your other hobbies. You got something else to do, like outside the basketball?
Yeah, I like to read books. I like to. One thing that I do a lot in the summertime is I play golf.
Really?
Yes, I play a lot of golf in the summer.
I never understood this stuff. So yeah.
It's probably one of the toughest sports to play.
I cannot
which is
believe
crazy
that.
to think
I
about.
cannot believe that because this one guy, I don't know the name, but you probably know this player.
Oh gosh, John Daly. Probably.
John Daly, yeah. So if you say that to me, nah, it's not. Guy can play hangover and it's like overweight.
Yeah, overweight.
That's not like his
He's not much of an
athlete's
athlete.
body, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yes.
Not much of an athlete.
No, but I'm joking because it's like mental game. You have to be like focused.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like how you say that this holes. Or
Yeah,
how you say
yeah,
holes?
the
Okay.
whole- yeah.
So it's a lot of you have to be mental, like tough, and because it's so small window to make my mistake
Right.
to win. So yeah, it's not so easy, but it's kind of funny. Look like these athletes. No, athletes have to run and jump. You know, so for me, like so.
Yeah,
But
it's,
still,
it's a tough sport though. But I mean, I probably played 2 to 3 times a week.
Really?
Back at home in the summertime, but it's expensive. It's an expensive sport though.
Not everybody say that.
Yeah.
We have some golf course here. Like,
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like a couple kilometers from
Really?
here. So, yeah, it's not a big one, but
Okay.
So if
I
you
might
can,
have to go
you
over
can
there
try
then.
that. So
I
it's
didn't even
really
know.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you know now. But what books you read?
So I'll read like Christian books, and then I'll read.
But what is Christian books?
So kind of just about like, I guess how like the Bible would like apply to your life.
But it's
in a lot
like
of ways.
so author like give you his thoughts about like Bible and living. Is
Yes.
This kind
yeah,
of like okay.
that sort
That's
of thing.
perspective. Okay.
And like helping you interpret things.
Okay, because I have to understand. You know,
Yeah.
for me, Christian book is like Bible.
Yeah.
And that's all. But so
I'll
Christian.
read the Bible too, though.
So
but-
you read it from the start to ending?
I have before.
No,
yeah.
I'm just asking.
But I'm not doing that right now.
Because I love to
but I have before.
ask Christians
Yeah.
about that, because a lot of people like don't read it, and I never understood that, because if you're Christian, you should like read it.
Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like,
No, you're definitely right about that. But yeah, so
yeah, it's a good book. Like really, like even getting like aside like your faith or something, it's a lot of like good stuff there. Like
Yeah.
really, like, good
Wisdom
stories and
and-
everything.
yeah.
You can take it like in your life.
definitely.
But I believe that you have to like read it, think for yourself, like kind of understood it,
Yeah,
put it in, you know.
definitely.
So what other else
So
books? You
yeah,
got?
I'll read that, and then I'll read. Honestly, I like Harry Potter books. I
Yeah,
like
they're great.
Lord of the Rings books.
Yeah, okay.
And
I
I
kn-
like that stuff.
I love the world of the Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
because it's great. But the books, like I started Hobbit, like never could like
Yeah.
finish it. But Harry Potter was the first book that I really, as a kid, enjoyed
Yeah.
to kind of just sit and for 4 hours or
Right.
5 hours just reading. So
It's funny because Harry Potter's like it's a great series even for I mean little kids or adults.
For everybody.
Honestly.
For everybody.
Anybody would enjoy it.
yeah,
Like,
that's because when they get older and they get a little bit darker and darker, you know.
Yeah,
and,
for
so
sure.
it's.
For
But the
sure.
movies were good too, I think. But the
Yeah.
book was better, but still they managed to do it like good.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
it's hard to like get a book from the book for the cinema and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
So what you got
But-
more, man?
Ah man, more.
Because I'm just curious. Cause
Yeah, I mean, most of the time I feel like I read more like nonfiction type books, but like I'll listen to audiobooks sometimes
Mm-hmm.
too. And then, I mean, I listen to a lot of podcasts, listen
it's
to that
great.
kind of stuff.
Great. Podcast now is great stuff.
Yes.
Like, especially if you wanna know somebody. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
a lot of like famous people, do you know, like
Oh,
now
definitely.
talking.
It's like, it's the really popular thing right now too.
It's cool. Like you just sit down and talk. You know. So it's,
Yeah, because I really don't even listen to music too
Oh.
much. even
Nah.
now. I listen to podcasts. Like if I'm
Okay.
in the car, I get in the car, I turn
Okay.
on a podcast, or I turn on an audiobook, something like
with other
that.
book, I have problem, you know, because I cannot be so to hear this. I rather to
Yeah.
read it.
Yeah,
I rather have like book, like
Yeah.
like not even electric. How you say that? A book.
yeah. Ebook,
I rather
yeah,
have
yeah.
like real thing, and now I have my head in
Yeah,
it, you
for
know.
sure.
But audiobooks are cool too, but I cannot. Like when I'm driving, I don't hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I have to get back, and that's
It
not
would
for me.
me. It would have to be like a fiction book. If I was like, it would have to
It's
just be
easy.
telling a story.
It's easier to
Yeah,
to
because if
listen.
I'm reading something like to like really learn something,
Yeah.
I couldn't do
You
an
have to be
audiobook for
focused.
that.
You have to be focused to do
Yeah,
that.
I'd
you
have
know.
to see it on paper too. For
It's,
sure.
I mean, like contact. I have to have it.
Yeah.
But podcasts are like easier for me because I like to listen just they talking, you know, and especially people that I know from I don't know movies or music
Yeah.
or something. It's nice to hear that they normal kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we always think that people are like idols are something
Definitely.
different, but
Definitely.
everybody we are the same. Like
You
you
get
know
to
what I
see
mean?
behind the scenes
Yeah.
who they really are.
Yeah.
It's-
I want to hear that they have struggles, they have problems, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we had it, especially when you're basketball player, you had a lot of struggles.
Yeah,
In
definitely.
the season, people don't see that, you know, like you said, they see only games,
Yeah,
and that's all. And
yeah.
you have like some
Yeah.
small injuries, some problems in your home, something I don't know.
Definitely.
Everybody
I mean,
got
all that
struggles.
stuff can impact the way you play, and then ultimately, like we want to win every single game. Are we going to win every single game? Probably not, and we haven't. Obviously, we haven't.
You probably see this Giannis interview about some playoffs game that they lose, and somebody said that that's failure.
Oh, failure. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a great
I
quote
remember
because
that. Yeah.
that's true. Because look how many basketball in NBA players that are great and they never won like championship or
Mm-hmm. Right.
something like that. You know,
Are they really a failure?
you know
Is
what
it-
I
that's
mean.
Because I don't. I mean,
And probably a lot of them do everything right.
right.
So what?
They all want to win, but only one team can win at the end of the. At
And you
the
know
end
how
of the
this
day.
you sometimes get a bunch of people and they start to be like family. Last year playing Stargard, you look like that.
Yeah.
Like you
yeah.
really click it, you know, when you win with Anvil
Yeah.
that you're gonna
yeah,
play in the weekend.
Yeah.
That you look like family, you play like together. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes happens like this kind of stuff. You don't have to, you can be underdog, but still.
Yeah,
manage to-
definitely. And it's about, the team chemistry and then just really putting it together and playing your best at the right time. And that's kind of what happened with us last year is we were playing our best basketball at the end of the year like that, and so yeah, I mean, it turned out to be a special ending. Obviously, I mean, yeah, like we're talking about, everybody wants to win the championship, but still, I don't think it was a failed season that we didn't win
fourth place is like really
yeah
big, but it's the worst because you lose the last game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, because if you
yeah.
because I rather have a like bronze medal than be second.
Yeah.
Because I want to win last game of the season.
Yeah,
You know what
I
mean?
see,
Like
I see what you're
kinda-
saying, for sure.
This
But,
kind of stuff.
yeah, only one team can be the champion, though. It's
Yeah, but
and hopefully
last
hopefully
year
it's our
Trev-
team. You know,
This season, I hope so. But yeah, Drev last year like really should be like a champion. For so many years they have to figure it out. So they really that was a good year for them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask about last one about the movies because I told you I'm a movies geek. So you watch a little bit something movies or series or something. Or not
right
so
now,
big guy.
I'm watching a series. It's called Person of Interest. You probably haven't heard of it.
No,
It would be very hard to explain.
I
to you.
don't watch like series. I try
Okay.
to avoid it because movie is 2 hours or two and a half and it's
Yeah.
ended. And with the series, it's
You
like
get
8 hours,
stuck.
10
You get
hours,
stuck
20
in it
hours.
too.
You know what I mean? So I rather don't do that. I rather read something or watch a movie because I like movies. Just
Yeah, movies though. I haven't really watched many movies lately.
what you got favorite one?
But have you heard of Starting Five though on Netflix?
Starting 5.
It's like behind the scenes of the NBA, of NBA players. LeBron James, Anthony Edwards.
Okay, I see some clips of it. I think on
Okay.
YouTube, but I don't watch it. I don't know what
Okay,
it is. So no,
that's
no.
but I just finished watching that.
Okay, but the basketball.
It was very
Around basketball, okay.
very cool just to see behind the scenes of. It was for last season, so it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was showing everything throughout the entire year, from LeBron James, Anthony Edwards,
That's Jason
Jason
Tatum. Because I see
Tatum.
Tatum, like clips of it.
yeah, Domas Sabonis, one more guy, but so cool though.
Yeah,
Just
because
really cool.
seeing behind scenes, because NBA is like really big environment.
Yeah.
Like, because other people don't understand that they don't have arenas all the time. They practice here, they go
Yep.
there. Traveling is crazy because
Yeah,
we in Poland sometimes don't understand like how big states are. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like you play in Europe for us, for example. Because it's the same like flying from Dallas to somewhere. It's the same like for me going to Greece or
Yeah,
Spain or
right.
something else. You know? So-
right.
and figure the schedule like that. Figure the schedule for I don't know practices, meetings, everything, and you got 82 games to do that.
It's pretty crazy.
I never understood that, man. That's
Just-
too much.
Yeah, just to see.
The
I
schedule
mean,
like this, man.
when they're playing back-to-back games, and then they might have to travel the next day, and then
That's-
that next day after that they might have to play another game. It's just it's a lot. Like it's
Yeah, really. Even flying is, you know how it is, like
takes a toll
traveling,
on your
how
body.
you feel.
it definitely does,
so
but
it's
it
crazy.
can impact the way you play. But yeah, but that series I just finished watching that, and that was pretty awesome. But that and Person of Interest have been the two things. Person of Interest, it's
But,
so hard
okay,
to
it's one.
explain.
Tell me if I think that's what I think. It's about this dude that go to prison to pretend somebody and.
No,
okay,
no.
because it's this kind of movie about guy that pretending to be no, I think he was like in jail, but they make him a rat kind of stuff. Like
Okay.
that's what I think about is that. So no.
Yeah, it's something. It's
Okay, so
different.
give me one movie just like about.
One movie.
Yeah, because I'm just curious what you're gonna pick. Cause
Goodness, like one of my favorites,
yeah, first thing that comes to your mind like about movie.
Interstellar.
Oh, okay, that's a great one.
That movie is
yeah, that's
crazy.
a great one. That's true.
That's one of my favorite.
But does Hans Zimmer do that? Like the music, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
man, it's
that's always this guy.
It's
do
like
crazy.
mind blowing, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's like you
That's
have
big
to
one.
see it more than one time
Yeah,
to
to understand it.
really
because,
understand what's going on. And I've only seen it a couple times, but, I
But
need
it's
to-
like big one. Like you got this whole like with the music, with the atmosphere and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big movie.
pretty that.
That's good, like example. Yeah. So
Yeah, I like that movie a lot for sure. I need to go back and watch it again because,
That's a good
like I
one.
said, there's
That's
so
a good
much
one.
more you just learn from
yeah,
watching it again. But
That's a good one. But it's really long.
Really long movie though. Really long movie.
But
It's a good one though.
But it's good. Okay, so that's a good answer from me. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up with that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
problem. Anytime.